Greetings YouTube, Fuzzfinger here, welcome to another Final Fantasy 15 Windows Edition video. A new patch has just been released, I believe it's 1.24 or something along those lines. And I'm not exactly sure what this patch has brought to the table, so to speak. But what in the world is this? Mod? This is certainly new, this wasn't there before. Well, actually, this is a feature for the Windows Edition which has come with the latest patch. And this will allow us to, as you've guessed it, actually bring mods into the game from the Steam Workshop. But not only does it include this option in game, it actually includes a mod tool, a separate download, which I'm going to show you in a moment, where you can actually edit files and make your own mods in order to upload them to the Steam Workshop. So, okay, this patch also came onto consoles recently, but of course, they don't get this modding feature. This is a PC exclusive, as you can imagine. So we'll just go ahead and head to the website, download the tool, and see what it's about. I must warn you, I'm not a modder, so don't be expecting any from me, but I'll certainly show you the tool, and then you guys can do all the hard work, and I'll download and reap the rewards. Okay folks, so this is the website you're going to want to go to if you want to actually create mods. Now, if you're not interested in creating mods, then you don't need to use this tool because you'll just be able to download the mods that other people have made from the Steam Workshop in the usual way. But assuming you do want to use this tool, this is the website you want to go to, modtool.finalfantasy15.com, and this is the official mod tool for the game, the Windows edition of the game. And you've got some information here on the front page showing you what it is you can do with the mod tool, some of the limitations of the mod tool. You can't do absolutely everything you want with this tool, okay guys? Now, I'm not very technical, so I won't go into the details of what you can or can't do, but if you're interested in that, then do come and check out this website. And here's the link to actually download the tool itself. We can also go ahead and see the using the mod organizer page here, and this will give us a complete guide, quite in depth actually, to how to actually use the mod. So there's multiple pages as well. Well, actually it's one page, but it scrolls us down, but multiple links that we can use to actually find out information, lots of technical information here on how it is you can make best use of this particular tool. So I'll leave a link to this in the video description, so you can just click it if you want to visit this. We'll have a very brief look at the mod tool itself. The download's about 450 megabytes. The actual install is going to take about 500 megabytes on your computer. Okay, so after installation, you'll get your nice mod organizer icon here, and it's probably a good idea to maximize this, to be honest with you, because we're going to have quite a bit of text around here. So what's going to happen is, first of all, you're going to want to create a new mod, and of course, as I say, I'm not technical, so there's going to be a lot I'm not going to be able to show you. I'm just going to literally scratch the surface here. So do check out that guide that we saw on the previous web page. Once you've clicked create a new mod, you can see we've got multiple options here. I'm assuming solo play is the main game, multiplayer is comrades, but I could be completely wrong on that. Okay, maybe that's some technical mod term that I'm not familiar with, but let me know in the comment section if you think I've just about got that right. So there's a few options that we can start modding, such as models, weapons, outfits, etc, etc. And of course, models are going to affect both solo and multiplayer, but then weapons and outfits, we get the choice as to which we want to create for. So let's say, for example, we want to create a weapon mod. So we'll select weapon, and we'll do it for the main game, for solo play. Then we'll click next. We can then go ahead and choose the weapon that we want to create. Let's say we want to create a large sword. We'll go ahead. We can go ahead then at that point and give it a title. I believe it is its file name, but I could be wrong. No, it's not actually. I think that's the name it appears as in the game. Okay, there's the description as well. And then there's the folder name. So we'll just leave it at the defaults for the time being. And then we'll go ahead and click create. That's going to give us this line here with the new mod. What we can do, first of all, is double click it. And this is going to give us the options we need. So we can go ahead and change the title and description if we're not happy with the ones that we just gave it a moment ago. And you can see here how it's going to appear in game. So we can go ahead now and start giving it stats and whatever the case may be. So you can see all of the stats that appear in the game are in a nice list for us, and we can just drag the sliders up and down depending on how much we want to give to our particular weapon. Now, one thing to bear in mind is you do have a maximum quota when it comes to creating new mods. So I'm assuming this is so you don't completely break the game. For example, let's say I wanted to maximise the attack on this weapon to 338. I cannot then go and add anything to max HP. You can see this slider at the bottom here has maxed out to 100%. So we'd need to reduce this in order to use these other sliders. So you do have that quota to work with, just bear that in mind. But you do have lots of options here, including all your fire, ice and thunder elements as well. And you can add defense, strength, just all the usual stuff that you'd expect to see on weapons. So once you're happy with what you've created, let's go ahead, add some strength here and some defense as well. We can click apply. Now that's pretty much all I'm going to be able to show you, and the reason for that, and please guys let me know in the comment section if I'm just missing something here. You cannot import a model from the game, and this is really unfortunate, because what this means is that unless you are able to actually create your own 3D model, you're not going to be able to go any further with the mods. And the reason for that is you have to select a model for this mod, which is fair enough of course, but there's no option to select any of the in-game models that are currently being used. You have to select a new file from scratch. And since I have no idea how to do this, I do not know how to create graphics or anything like that, I can't actually proceed any further. Now if there is a way to import already used models that are currently used in the game, then fantastic, we can all pretty much start dabbling in this. So please do let me know guys if I'm just missing something here, but I've gone through the folders of the game and all of that stuff, and there's just no files to import here. Now if you try and build without a model, I was thinking maybe there'd be a default model that would be used in game. Unfortunately it's just not going to work. You get this error message. You cannot actually build this mod, even for personal use. Obviously I wouldn't expect to be able to upload that to the Steam Workshop, but without a model there's just no way of going any further. But hopefully with my very limited technical knowledge, this has given you just a brief overview of the actual mod organizer itself. And there's a help menu here, but that just takes you back to the website. It did on my second monitor, so you wouldn't have seen that, but nothing else in terms of information there. Okay, so I've just popped over to the Steam Workshop, and there's no mods that have currently been uploaded by any person yet other than Square, so these are just official mods here. These 3 Moogles though look new. I don't remember these from before. In fact I don't think they were uploaded until recently, perhaps to celebrate the mod organizer itself. We'll have a look at these in a moment, but I'm guessing, and I could be wrong on this, so correct me if I am once more, but I'm guessing that the mods that you create have to actually pass inspection before they appear on Steam. That's why we haven't just seen hundreds of mods appear here in the workshop, even though the mod organizer has now been released. I think they have to actually be checked before they go live, but do correct me if I'm wrong about that. But to finish off then guys, and I hope you've enjoyed watching, let's just have a look at these Moogles, because I've not seen these before. Back at the title screen then, we can actually head into this mod menu now and see the mods that we've gone ahead and activated. So we can, organise this by category if we want to. And it looks like I was right about what that solo play and multiplayer was all about in the list there. I mean, it seemed pretty obvious, but since I'm not technical I didn't know. Okay, it could have meant something moddy, but it didn't. Right, so we've gone ahead and just selected the 3 Moogles here. And by the way, this is also another milestone in a way for me, because I've never recorded and uploaded a 4K 60fps video before. So this is a first for the channel, but let's go ahead and have a look at these Moogles before we finish off. Okay then guys, so it looks like this is going to affect some of the NPCs in the game in a similar way I think to the Cactuar model changes that we had previously. So I like the little Cactuar in the pouch. This is actually from it's one of the holiday updates that they brought, where you could go to, I think it was Altissia, and some of these models were around there. But it looks like you can now have them in the main game, and to be honest, the detail of these things is quite stunning, isn't it? See if there's any children that might be in here, because there's a mod for each, a mod for the men, a mod for the women, and a mod for the kids. There you go, look, so you do get some variety as well, and this will be present all the way over the game. I just want to check if it's possible to access the mods menu from in-game, and it looks like it isn't, so we will have to head back out of the game to the main title menu in order to turn these things on and off, which is a bit annoying, but it makes sense. Probably cause crashes of all sorts if you try to do it while the game was actually in motion. But anyway folks, there we have it, the new mod organisation now available for Final Fantasy 15 Windows Edition, and I'll be checking back on the Steam Workshop quite regularly. I'm sure we'll be seeing some fantastic mods appearing from you guys that actually have a clue as to what you're doing, unlike me, and I'll be really looking forward to checking those out. And I'll be making videos as well, no doubt, of some of the good ones, so that others can get to see them and download them if they want to as well. Alright then guys, well let me know what you think of the mod organiser down in the comments section. Thank you for watching this video. I hope you've enjoyed it. If you have, don't forget to leave a like and come back soon for more Final Fantasy 15 content. Take care guys.